Hey, welcome back into Occupy Democrats, and I present you with what should be a question we never ask, and yet when it comes to Donald Trump, you have to ask almost every single day or week based on the things that he does. How much can he steal, and how fast can he steal it? The reality is, between the farmers and China and soybeans, the Epstein files, and a couple of other elements with regards to ICE and what the Department of Homeland Security is actually doing, don't think the Middle East peace talks or the supposed peace plan is going to keep people from beginning to start realizing how much Trump is just using the presidency for himself and his family. I'm going to show that story to you in just a few seconds. But let's make sure we understand across the course of a certain amount of time the three things that Trump has managed to pull off while people are not looking. Check this sound out.
To turn out of scrutiny for business deals involving President Trump and his sons, deals with the United Arab Emirates.
Oh, yeah, the UAE and crypto.
The Trumps, while Donald Trump was running for president, started this new crypto company, which they called World Liberty Financial.
With one of the largest grifts in White House history.
Oh, it's way more than a grift.
It's a tale, really, of two Americas as the president reaps money and gifts for himself while demanding sacrifice by most Americans paying still higher prices for the ongoing tariffs. Trump also pocketing many millions by blatantly granting access to people who buy about $1 million a piece of crypto, his crypto.
Didn't Donald once say that crypto was a scam?
The way this company's set up, at least at the beginning, 3/4 of all the money that came into this company was paid to the Trumps as just a licensing fee.
George, good morning. This is prompting serious concerns from government ethics groups this morning. In a lengthy investigation, the New York Times zeroed in on two recent deals involving the United Arab Emirates.
Trump's hosting a dinner for them in about an hour tonight. The top 220, buyers will get a White House tour tomorrow.
And how much was that?
The haul, $394 million has been spent already on that so-called Trump coin.
Remember, everything Donald points a finger out of negativity, he's doing himself.
One with a crypto company, World Liberty Financial, which President Trump, his sons, as well as the president's friend and Middle East Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and his family have a massive stake in.
So they've made tons of money off it, something like $300 or $400 million. But as is so often the case in crypto, when they started this company, they didn't really know what it would do.
Oh, and in this breaking story, it doesn't stop there. If you didn't catch this deal he just made, check this out.
In May, a UAE-backed fund announced it would make a $2 billion investment in another company, but using a cryptocurrency issued by World Liberty Financial. That was a big win for the Trumps and the Witkoffs. And then just 2 weeks later, President Trump agreed to allow the UAE to buy coveted advanced American-made computer chips, despite concern the move could lead to China eventually accessing them.
And since we're on the precipice of the No Kings protest again on October 18th, this breaking story just goes to show you that as things slowly start to crumble, because Trump has moved too fast, too far, and too far-reaching, and too much like a dictator, it's going to all come crashing down. And how much money will he have stolen? Check this story out. Breaking news, in quotes, presidential fraud. Trump sparks online frenzy following stunning crypto revelation. Forbes reported Monday that President Donald Trump's holding in the cryptocurrency Bitcoin are estimated to be around $870 million. A revelation that, coupled with his administration's pro-crypto policies, has sparked an online uproar with critics accusing him of fraud. Despite criticizing cryptocurrency as a scam as recently as 2021, Trump has gone on to become among the largest Bitcoin investors in the world, having inched closer in recent years to holding $1 billion worth of popular digital currency. This is in addition to Trump's holdings in his own meme cryptocurrency called Trump, which has reportedly enriched the president to the tune of more than $20 billion. Critics, however, have noted that Trump's personal investment in Bitcoin could pay off handsomely, given his executive order signed in March that would direct the federal government to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve and a U.S. digital asset stockpile, a move that would see Americans' tax dollars be used to invest in Bitcoin and thereby raise the value of the digital currency. In quotes, presidential fraud is glorious, wrote Julie Bush, a screenwriter for films and television, in a social media post on X Sunday. Others, like Gordon Johnson, the founder and CEO of the research firm GLJ Research, noted that Trump's newfound wealth comes amid continued economic hardships for working-class Americans. In quotes, meanwhile, 47% of Americans say groceries are harder to afford than they were last year, per Axios, Johnson wrote in a social media post on X Monday. In quotes, meanwhile, U.S. beef prices soar to an all-time high, in all caps. Trump has faced scrutiny throughout his second term in office for his relationship with cryptocurrency, including recent allegations of insider trading after reports suggested that anonymous traders netted tens of millions of dollars in profits after making a major bet on Bitcoin falling in value, and just minutes before Trump made a major tariff announcement that saw the value of the digital currency plummet. In quotes, that means it would be a conflict of interest if he tries to buy Bitcoin with U.S. government money, wrote an X user who frequently shares content critical of corporations and the Trump administration. In quotes, is it an impeachable offense to buy the most speculative asset with no value with government money to enrich his family? Or is there no law and order anymore? One of my frustrations is that we didn't alter the language of the emoluments clause after his presidency ended in 2020. And what are we going to do in the future about it? He doesn't care. And when you have someone like that, those kind of clauses don't make any difference unless there's actually jail time automatically associated with it. This is a guy who talks about America first all the time, and yet has such ties to the Qatari government that they just put a military base in Idaho for Qatar. Are you kidding me? What's going to be the next deal besides a plane he makes to enrich himself another $500 million or $1 billion? You guys like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay frosty.